Dear students, today we are going to learn about the circulatory system. All living organisms, including human beings, have some kinds of fluids circulating in their bodies. These fluids have the ability to pick up some substances and distribute them to various parts of the body. So this flow of fluid inside the body is known as circulation. So in this chapter we will study about the circulating fluids in our body, their composition and its function. Need for transport inside the body. So there are the fluids. These fluids need to be transported inside the body. Every organ in our body requires the involvement of the circulating body fluids. Example, digestive system. So this digestive system digests and absorbs the nutrients which are needed to be transported to every cell of the body. So each and every cell requires the nutrients so that the digestive system will help to transport the nutrients every cell of the body. Second one, respiratory system. Respiratory system helps to exchange the gases with the presence of lungs. When we inhale the air or oxygen which is picked up from it and in the lungs has to be transported to all the body parts, and carbon dioxide which is collected from the whole body and it is carried to the lungs. Third one, excretory system, which helps to remove the nitrogenous waste and some excess amount of water and salts from the body, so that the different parts of the body which helps to remove the excess amount of materials. Fourth one, endocrine system. So in endocrine system, distribution of hormones which is secreted by the special glands is directly into the blood. Fluids in our body. There are three types of fluids in our body: blood, tissue fluid and lymph. So blood is present in the heart. From heart the blood is pumped to with the presence of blood vessels like arteries, veins and capillaries. Second one, tissue fluid. During blood flow through the capillaries, plasma and leukocytes from the blood gets leaked out through their walls and accumulates in the intracellular space. So that fluid is known as tissue fluid. So this tissue fluid occupies the space between the cells in the organs. Third one, lymph. So this lymph, after the tissue fluid, after entering the lymph vessel, that tissue fluid will enter into the lymph vessel, that is known as lymph. So this lymph contained within the lymph vessels and lymphatic organs. These lymphatic organs are spleen and tonsils. Just look at the figure. The blood circulated in a closed manner. By looking at the figure you can clearly make out, because from the heart the blood is pumped towards the blood vessels and through the arteries, and it goes to the blood capillaries, and here there is the exchange of blood, and it is from all the body parts it is carried to the heart. So there is a complete closed manner. The blood circulated in a closed manner. So this type of circulation is called closed blood circulation. Closed blood circulation, circulatory system. In case some of insects, like some animals like insects, blood is pumped from the heart through the blood vessel, then it leaves the blood vessels and enters into body cavity. So this type of circulation of blood is known as open blood circulatory system. Next, the blood. So some important points about the blood. Never stationary. The blood is always in motion from the heart to the arteries and again back through the veins. Always it is a continuous process. So blood which moves from the pumped from the heart and it goes to the arteries. Again it comes back with the presence of veins. Second one, color. The color is somewhat thick fluid, bright red. So in the arteries, the color of the blood is bright red because all the arteries carry oxygenated blood except pulmonary artery carries the oxygenated blood. So blood is in the arteries is bright red in color. And in the veins, the color of the blood is deep red or it will be in a dark red. So it is because all the veins carry deoxygenated blood. Except the pulmonary vein, all veins carry the deoxygenated blood. So the blood in veins in deep red in color. Third one, volume. An average adult human contains 5 to 6 liters of blood. In an adult human, the blood contains 5 to 6 liters. Next is taste. Taste is saltish and pH of about 7.3 to 7.45. So that is slightly alkaline. Functions of blood. There are mainly two functions, that is transportation and protection. So blood helps for the transportation and protection, which gives the protection. So in transportation or transport by blood, transport of digested food. The digested food which is transported from the alimentary canal to the tissues. That means from the alimentary canal, the digested food which is transported to all the body parts like glucose, amino acids, vitamins, minerals, etc. Second one, transport of oxygen. So oxygen is transported from the lungs to the tissues. It occurs by means of red blood cells in combination with the hemoglobin in the form of an unstable compound, oxyhemoglobin. That is, the red blood cells with the presence of hemoglobin, with the presence of oxygen, which give out some unstable compound that is called oxyhemoglobin. So, which is on reaching the tissues, breaking up to deliver oxygen. Third one, transport of carbon dioxide. The transport of carbon dioxide takes place from the tissues to the lungs. From all the body parts, the carbon dioxide is collected with the presence of red blood cells, that is with the presence of hemoglobin, that is carbaminohemoglobin. Fourth one, transport of excretory materials. The excretory materials are collected from all the body parts like liver, kidney or skin, and these organs will help to release out some excretory materials. Next one, distribution of hormones. So in the distribution of hormones, the endocrine glands, especially the endocrine glands, directly pours into the blood. That is hormones, the secreted hormones which directly pour into the blood. Next one, distribution of heat. The body temperature, which is completely maintained by the blood. That is, the blood helps in keeping the temperature of the body. Second function is protection by blood. Protection by blood, one is clotting. When we get the cut, there is a flow of blood or there is a bleeding. So this is prevented further loss of blood because there is a clotting. Blood forms a clot whenever there is a cut. So which helps the blood gives the protection from further loss of blood and entry of a disease causing germ. The disease causing germs will be prevented with the presence of this clot. Second one, protection from disease. Protection from disease means in our body, in the red blood cells, again there is a white blood cells. So these white blood cells will engulf the bacteria, which protects the body from the disease by engulfing the bacteria. So if the bacteria are entered to the body, so these white blood cells will engulf the bacteria and which helps to kill the particular bacteria. Third one, antitoxins and antibodies. Antitoxins will help to neutralize the poison which is produced by the germs. So if the germs are entered to the body, so that germs which helps to neutralize the poison produced by the germs. Antibodies are present in the body. They are the chemical substance in the body, and these antibodies will help to kill the germs which enter the body.